opening lineup for Boston. Walker and Brown, they're manning the backcourt. Hayward at 3 and Zion the 4. Ball and Holiday combine at the guard spots. And it's Favors in at the center position. Tip-off goes to New Orleans. Brown against Holiday. One up, one down. 2 points with his first shot this game. Halfway through the season here, Brent, how do coaching staffs shake things up and keep things fresh over the long 82-game season?
I think coaches who are really smart, Kevin, can be a bit programmable where they're looking ahead at the schedule and saying there are blocks of games here in which we might try to change some of our defensive schemes, maybe over this 10-game stretch or 5-game stretch. Or
to keep things fresh or
Yeah, because you can only do it on the mental side. As much as we talk about guys getting rested and sitting out games for maintenance issues and load management and those kind of things, the tweaks that you can make on the floor in terms of a couple of new sets on offense or defensively, let's make this challenge for the next few months, will grow the foundation of what coaching staffs are capable of doing with that team as they go on.
Tatum finds Brown. Tatum against Favors. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing. Guys, you talk about players coming in and with a huge impact. Jayson more than ready to be an NBA star.
Rare do you see a player as polished and as impactful as Tatum. Stepped right in to be one of the top players on a top team with Boston. Fits their system perfectly, and really the sky is the limit for that young man.
And he makes both free throws. Moves on moves. Greg, that's Jayson Tatum.
I mean, this guy's a natural isolation scorer. Jab steps, crossovers, turnarounds, fadeaways. He's got an awful lot in his bag.
Hayward outside. Pass to Walker. Hayward looking over the floor. Some solid defense from Ingram.
Yeah, better than giving up the layup. You want to go in there and use the hard foul. They did it there. That's aggressive attitude defensively.
They come into this one having outplayed the Magic last game.
Yeah, those road games are tricky, but they had a good strategy going in and stuck to what they do best.
Yeah, watching that game quarter to quarter, they sped up, they slowed down, but they executed in every facet.
Brown against Holiday. Brown outside. Pass to Hayward. Shoots over Ingram, and it's Hayward. That time on the assist by Brown. He's coming off a 16-point game against Denver. That one's not going to go. And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for Boston. Walker surveying the floor. A shot by Hayward, wide open. And again, Boston with the triple. Brown against Holiday. Clock at 4. Here's Ball. Good on the three-point shot. Ball's got his second bucket tonight. Coming off a stellar performance against Orlando. From the stripe, and it's good off the back of the rim and in. Here's Holiday. He had an 18-point outing in their last game against Denver.
He also did a masterful job in that game of drawing a lot of fouls, so he's creating havoc for the defense.
Basket counts. Ingram wide open, and another three for New Orleans. Now the pass to Williamson. Just 5 on the clock.
This is a rough stretch right here for him offensively. Seems to be rushing shots.
And New Orleans, not the largest market, but a lot to like about living in the Big Easy.
Well, you just said
20-point game for him in the win against the Magic in Orlando. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, I got a few minutes to catch up with Alvin Gentry. He's hoping for a better result in their second game against the Celtics. He dropped the first meeting, but coach says they learned a lot from this.
And Smart subbed in for Gordon Hayward. Now here's Tatum. He's got 7 over Williamson. Tatum's shot is off. Here's Hart, down low. Here's Holiday. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Holiday's. Now, here's Cantor. Last time out, he had 14 points. Stolen. And New Orleans pushing it up now. Hart, that's good.
Well, that's why they're in front.
Outside, Walker. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Well, you have to give credit to Kemba Walker, who has always found ways to improve his game year after year.
Hayward from outside. And it's Ingram with the rebound. Ingram's got his 5th rebound in this one. And with Walker, as he has progressed as a player, Greg, so has his leadership.
And Kemba has been a natural leader for so long during his time. When your leader puts in the work that Kemba does, it has to inspire the rest of that roster.
On the court right now for the Celtics, Hayward at small forward with Tatum at the 4. Hayward outside. Pass to Wanamaker. Shot clock at 6. Back to Hayward. Shakes him. Misses off the right iron.
And boy, have they been hitting the backboard in this game or what? Kind of surprising it's such a tight game.
Well, his shooting has been a little bit below par. You think about what this lead would look like if he was on.
And the shot is good. The Pelican lead has been cut down to just 2 points on the bucket from Walker. Ingram outside. Offensive rebound. Favors. Just couldn't take the lid off. They had their chances, but came up empty. The 3 from Tatum. The basket good off the assist from Hayward. 3-pointer, Hayward. And it's Williamson with the rebound.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
Holiday gets the bucket.
Now, Drew Holiday can make enough threes to make your defense nervous.
Walker against Ball. From the wing. Shot's good by Walker. Walker's got it all tied up now for the Celtics. You almost don't recognize him now.
I mean, the suit of armor from his time in the weight room and the hair looking sharp to match.
Left side, Walker. The basket good off the assist from Hayward. Here's Ball. And Tatum pulls it down. Tatum's got his 6th rebound on the night. Outside, Walker. Buries the long-range jumper. And it's a 7-point Celtic lead.
Defense shaking their heads. No idea how to stop him in this quarter. He's got him on the ropes. I also thought he did a tremendous job in terms of timing in that game, swatting away some shots. Ended up with 3 blocks in that game.
Now here's Tatum. Brandon Ingram missing his last shot.
Good.
Outside, Williams. Tatum against Ingram. Williams can't get it to go. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
It'll go, the Boston lead. We've got 33 seconds left to play in the first half. Again, the miss by the Celtics. Pelicans trail by 8. Knocked loose. Okafor, the pass to Ingram. It's in. That's his 3rd field goal of the game. He's 3 for 5. Lets the 3 fly. No good on the shot. And concludes the first half. Celtics lead by 6. You know, guys, Jayson Tatum has really been making it happen.
Well, we'll find out if they were.
Side, Smart. Brown, right side. And finished off by Brown.
And just awesome speed from Brown, blasting off towards the bucket and slamming it down.
And the Celtics rebounding well this summer. From the loss of Kyrie Irving and Al Horford, Kemba Walker possibly a better fit for this team.
And with their young core, understandable that they didn't want to extend Horford out to age 37. A revamped roster, but I think they remain a contender in the East.
The shot's good on the assist by Walker. To Holiday. Back to Hart. Here's Melly. He's still scoreless so far in this one. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's his second
You just watch Zion Williamson, and everybody's so curious about where it is that he fits positionally. We do know this. In terms of his power and athleticism, he's already elite.
Pass to Hart. Fires from deep. That shot, no good. Now the Celtics take it the other way. When this game is done, they'll be off to Miami to take on the Heat. That'll be the last game of their very short 3-game road tour.
And you always know what you're going to get from Walker from the line. He's been a solid, consistent free throw shooter his entire career.
And that one, good.
The one hand, right, Kevin? It's he has an idea of after he does the moves around the traffic, when he gets into the basket, multiple ways of finishing, much like Rod Strickland, who was a tremendous finisher in his days years and years ago. Kyrie's got a lot of that in his game.
Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over. And back to his efficiency from 3, as you said, he's top 10 in the league. Defenses are now trying to deny him the basketball, but really to no avail. Pass to Brown. From outside the arc, that's in, and he's 7 for 12 now in the game. And Brent, a lot of times when a new head of basketball operations is hired, a new coach is coming up next.
Well, the continuity there is interesting because of the time that Alvin Gentry spent in Phoenix, and David Griffin was there with the Suns as well. And so that's going to help out this young core, that they know that there's a collective consciousness coming from both the coach and the front office for them to lay the foundation of what this new Pelican team is going to be all about.
Redick with it. He's picked up by Walker. And Redick kicks to Okafor. Here's Hayes. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own. Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line. The shot and game clock separated by 4. The kick out to Walker. Back to Tatum. And Derek Favors pulls it down. Favors got 6 rebounds in the game. And here is Ball. 9 points in the game so far. 3-pointer. Trains the 3-pointer. Ball's got 12 in the game.
And no doubt the release point is a bit unorthodox in terms of Ball's shooting technique, but man, can he slingshot it home from deep.
And so it's Boston. Walker and Smart, the guards. Brown, the small 4, with Tatum holding down the 4 spot. And it's Williams at the 5 down low.
Who got ball? Who got ball?
Goes up again, and it's Favors laying it in. Here's Tatum. And it's Melly with the rebound. Pelicans trail by 14. Ball, the pass to Favors. And Derek Favors with the slam.
And you have to have an appreciation.
One here tonight. Inside. Here's Favors. Excellent D there from Williams.
And the effort never stops with him. No easy shots when he's on the floor.
Well, it's about the defensive end, and that's what...
Over Ball. Walker's shot is off. The Pelicans have gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the 4th. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. Ball with the bucket.
They are just...
Daniel Tice is checked in for Boston. Gordon Hayward comes in for Smart. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, look, here's what Brad Stevens went over with his guys during the break.
They're going to have to make a pretty big comeback here.
I think it's be a mistake to let the shot clock get under 10 seconds from here on out.
Here's Holiday. Sweet little floater.
Pretty much all of their buckets.
On the wing, Holiday. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Holiday's
Great to see moments where Drew Holiday can show how explosive he is right now in a groove.
Shot's good by Walker.
And they're scoring much more efficiently here in the second half, and they've gotten that field goal percentage above 50.
Here's Ball, and he lays it straight in.
And I need to see some more.
Launches it, and Tatum pulls it down. Tatum Tatum's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. From deep, Walker connects from three-point range.
There's not a lot of teams that are willing to invest a significant amount of their cap space into the center position. They want guards and wings who can play out there and do the damage from there.
Here's Walker. The basket good off the assist from Hayward. Keeps it alive. Great positioning on the putback. Williams. A floater. It's not going to go for him. Now Boston takes it the other way. Here's Brown. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Here's Ingram. It's rebounded by Tice. Tice has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Brown finds Hayward, and Hayward with the stuff.
That is all timing right there. Just led him perfectly.
Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over. For so long, the U.S. has been the... Here is Favors. On the wing, Holiday. He's covered by Brown from 11 feet away. That's good from Williamson on the assist by Holiday. Shoots over Ball. Nice fake there to create the shot, but it's no good. And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. And that one's good, Williamson.
And what a turnaround.
New Orleans has gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. Brown against Holiday. Passes to Williamson. He kicks it to Ball. Pops it up for Favors, and then Favors with the dunk.
He pulls off the Houdini to make that catch.
There's 1:26 left in the 4th. Holiday up top, guarded by Tatum. And counted, the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
Yeah, Holiday focused there and a good job of scoring despite getting whacked. Well, Drew Holiday and his brother Justin had some hard-fought games in the driveway. I know a little bit about that. We never ever finished those games, Kevin. Too much fighting going on. And by the end of it, both Drew and Justin Holiday find themselves in the NBA.
Again, the miss by the Celtics. On offense, here are the Pelicans. They're rolling here with a 9-point run. Ball, no good. Celtics leading by 11. And Brent, that fierce, competitive nature for Drew Holiday, still there to this day.
Yeah, so much talk from his coach, Alvin Gentry, about Drew working himself constantly to exhaustion, just continuing to push the limits. And he'll sit at his locker, he'll take a long shower. He doesn't want to move till his body recovers. He knows how important this game is to him and how important now he is to the Pelican franchise moving forward.
So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses. The Pelican shooting has been a little ragged, just 38% from the field.
And so only one team answered the bell tonight, guys. Not a monster blowout by any means, but still a double-digit victory for the Celtics.
Their shot blocking turned out to give them a big advantage in this game.
Yeah, excellent defense around the rim there, Kevin. They were disciplined and focused.
And so it'll boost this year's win total for them to 29.
And with this win, it gives them a sweep of the season series, even though it's just a brief 2-gamer.
And one of the league's top talents, game in and game out. And doing it here again in this one. A terrific night for Jaylen Brown.
Just does a great job of looking for space and then finding it. That's taking advantage of what the defense is giving you.
Now here's Williamson. Defense right on him, and that one is off. Brown the pass to Walker. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy on the road, but they didn't have too many problems with that tonight.
It